What's good, YouTube? It's Zach, and today we got Baltimore Ravens record prediction. Hope everyone's having an amazing day so far. The Baltimore Ravens, will they finally get out of the second round in the NFL playoffs? That is yet to be determined, but let's take a look at the regular season, where in week one they are traveling to Buffalo to take on the Buffalo Bills. I 100% believe this game in week one will determine who will be the one seed in the AFC this season, because if it's a tied record between the Bills and the Ravens, whoever wins this game is going to be the one seed. And that is why I have the Buffalo Bills taking the win at home, destroying the Baltimore Ravens' confidence. I do expect Derrick Henry to have a massive game in this one, but I do expect Lamar Jackson to struggle. He's very inferior to Josh Allen, in my opinion. Bills take week one. Week two, they are going to take on the Cleveland Browns, the first of two mini bye weeks for the Ravens. If the Ravens lose a game to Cleveland this season, you might as well sell the team and try to get out to Las Vegas and join the Raiders to at least cash in on that revenue. But seriously, the Ravens, there's no way the Browns win this football game unless either Shedeur Sanders or Joe Flacco goes for 7,000 yards, and I don't think that's happening. Give me the Ravens. Week three on Monday Night Football, they are hosting the Detroit Lions. Had you asked me this last year with their coaching staff, I probably would have took the Lions to win this game. But I do believe the Ravens are a better football team in 2025 as of this moment in time, because Jared Goff hasn't proven that he is a good quarterback without Ben Johnson. I have a lot of question marks right now, so give me the Ravens to defeat them. Week four, they are taking on the Kansas City Chiefs at Arrowhead. Usually the Ravens can't ever beat the Chiefs, as can no one in the AFC if your name's not Joe Burrow when it comes to playoff time. But I do believe the Ravens are going to have a better regular season team because this is in the playoffs. I'm going to take the Chiefs all day, but this is the regular season, and even though it is in Arrowhead, I expect the Ravens to show up and let Patrick Mahomes what's good, and then they're probably going to lose in the playoffs. But yeah, give me the Ravens to beat the Chiefs as they start out 3-1. Five, they are taking on the Houston Texans. They have a lot of home games here at the start. Got the Browns, Lions, and now the Texans at home. The Ravens are a far better team than the Houston Texans, as well as the whole AFC South for that matter, because the Texans are the best they have to offer. Unless C.J. Stroud goes for probably 400 yards and no turnovers, and you can expect a Joe Mixon or Nick Chubb masterclass, it's probably the only way the Texans will win this game. But I do expect the Ravens to take care of business. It might come down to the new kicker to hit a game-winning field goal, but give me the Ravens to win this one. Final game in Week 6 before the bye week, they take on the Los Angeles Rams. They are at home once again, but I do believe Matthew Stafford with his new toy and Devontae Adams will be able to take care of that Baltimore Ravens secondary, who has yet to be elite. They've been good, but they haven't been elite quite yet. And I do expect Stafford to pick them apart. Kyron Williams could have a sneaky good game in this one. It's going to be a very high-scoring affair, where I do think the Rams will come on top, probably 42-38, and Rams will give the Ravens their second loss before their Week 7 bye. Taking on the Chicago Bears at home once again. So they're going to be October 12th to October 26th. They're going to be in Baltimore, it appears. They're going to be at home for a decent stretch there. And I do expect the Ravens to take care of business against the Bears. Caleb Williams could be in elite status at this point if everything works out with Ben Johnson. But I do expect that to be like a season, maybe a 3/4 season long learning curve for the Bears. So yeah, give me the Ravens to knock off the Bears. And in Week 9, in the short week of the 4-day rest, taking on the Miami Dolphins. So they're going from Baltimore to Miami, which isn't too crazy of a flight. Plus, I just don't think the Dolphins stack up very well with this Baltimore Ravens team. And I do expect the Ravens to knock Tua Tagovailoa out. Not literally, hopefully. Oh my God, please, everyone have your fingers crossed and pray for Tua. But no, Ravens beat the Dolphins here. And they are traveling to my favorite team, the Minnesota Vikings, where we are going to be a lot better than what people are anticipating. But I can't say in good faith that the Vikings will beat the Ravens in this one. Derrick Henry might go for 300 yards. I'm probably going to place a bet on that, to be honest. Not 300 yards, but probably for 150 rushing yards. Yeah, Derrick Henry is going to rip the Vikings a new one. Let's just move on to the next one. Ravens win. 11, they are taking on the Cleveland Browns once again. As we said earlier, this is pretty much 2 free wins for the Ravens, so we're going to quickly skip over the Elf lovers in this one. Ravens win 42-7. Week 12, they are taking on the New Jersey Jets. A nice little string of games here as you get the Vikings, Browns, and Jets. Should win all 3 of them. The Vikings maybe could give them a problem, but they're definitely going to beat the Browns. They're 100% going to beat Justin Fields and company. Fields is going to get sacked probably 4 times in this game. if he's even still healthy. I know he's dealing with some kind of lingering injury right now. It's nothing serious, but you never know with a mobile quarterback like that. So Ravens beat the Jets. 13 on the short week. They're taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. They are at home. October 27th. Is this Thanksgiving? This might be the Thanksgiving game. Or November 20th. Did I say November? I don't know. But yeah, Ravens will win this one. I do expect the home team to win each matchup in this one. Unlike Joe Burrow, I think he had probably close to 1,000 yards and 10 touchdowns the last two games they played the Ravens. I'm not expecting that level of elite performance from Burrow again. And I do think the Ravens get a sneaky win here. Week 14, they are taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers, their first matchup of the season. Aaron Rodgers is going to be well over 41 at this point, and it's really going to show, especially in this affair. This is going to be a low-scoring game just because T.J. Watt's probably only going to hold the Ravens to 20 points, but I don't think the Steelers are going to crack 20. It's going to be about 20-17 final score. Ravens win. Week 15, they're taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. As I alluded to earlier, they are going to probably split the home team taking each game, and I do expect Joe Burrow to show out in front of the home crowd as he dominates Lamar Jackson, literally. And yeah, Bengals get the win, giving the Ravens their third loss of the season. Week 16, they are taking on the New England Patriots, who are going to be a up-and-coming team. Maybe not quite this year, but I do expect under new coach Mike Vrabel and Drake May on the rookie contract that they're going to be able to surround him with some talent. And the Patriots could put up a big fight, but I do think the Ravens will get this one. Week 17, this is going to be a huge matchup against the Green Bay Packers. It's to be decided on when it's going to be played because there's a good chance this is going to get flexed into prime time as the Ravens are going to be probably trying to battle for the 1 seed and the Packers are going to try to fight for like the 5th or 6th seed in the NFC playoffs. And I do have, unfortunately, the Green Bay Packers getting the win over Lamar Jackson, handing him his 4th loss of the season, effectively eliminating any chance of them becoming the 1 seed, and they're going to pretty much lock up the 2 seed in this game. Week 18, with the 2 seed being locked up, I do expect the Ravens to probably bench their starters in this game, but just for reason, I'm not going to predict the benching of the starters in this one, so I will have the Ravens beating the Steelers once again, but they probably will rest their starters. So they're going to finish 13-4, the 2 seed in the AFC, and that's all I got for you today. Make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. We're on the road to 8,000 subscribers. And on that, it's been Zach. I'll see you all in my next video. Peace.